What is going on, everybody out here on the Hunter Call of the Wild? And today I have a mule deer guide for you guys. So to start off, we're gonna go straight into the basics of the mule deer and how to grind them. And the first thing to get into is their map locations. So all credit goes to Pro XCK for these map locations. So I'm gonna pull these up on video right now. So mule deer are on 4 maps: Rancho del Arroyo, Parque Fernando, SRP, Silver Ridge Peaks, and Askiy Ridge. So again, all credit goes to Pro XCK for these maps. First one is the Rancho del Arroyo. Rancho has a pretty good set for mule deer where they are, but the problem is the brush. The brush on the map is really annoying to look through and work around, especially on the coast and some of the more interior lakes. Parque Fernando, with it being way more open but a lot more drink zones and drink areas, makes it a pretty good map. It's a lot more open to see, especially down the spot in the far left of the map, bottom left of the map. It is an amazing spot for mule deer. You can basically kill any mule deer in that lake and they'll only stay at the lake, including solos. So this parque is really open, looks really good. It's a lot of fun to go hunt mule deer. However, there's another better map. So let's go into the next map, being SRP. SRP, they drink almost everywhere except 1 or 2 of the lakes on the entire map, so they have a lot more drink zones than on Parque and on Rancho. And however, the brush is also kind of an issue. There's a lot of tall grass around most of the lakes, which is making it hard to see into the grass, causing you to miss rares or miss some. And due to that reason, I do not really suggest SRP. And with that, it leaves the best map, being Askiy Ridge. Askiy Ridge is the best, by far, for mule deer grinding. So we're gonna pull up the map real quick. Mule deer only drink on a fraction of the lakes on the map, and on top of that, they do not drink on the river. If they drank on the river, this map would have been a lot worse to grind, but thankfully EW did not put them on the river. So this is what I suggest using for your mule deer map. This is what I've been using the last 2,000 kills, and it's netted me 5 great ones so far. Now, having all the information, I would rank your best maps for the mule deer grinding being Askiy Ridge number 1, Parque Fernando number 2, Rancho del Arroyo for number 3, and SRP on number 4. Now we're going to go into the basics of the mule deer, just to make sure we're all on the same note about the mule deer. So mule deer are a class 5 animal, maxed out at level 5, diamond being around 312.1, and their max weight of 210 kilo. You can convert that to imperial. On top of that, their great one weight is 190 to 230 kilograms. Their rares include piebald, dilute, leucistic, albino, and melanistic. Melanistic, albino, and leucistic being more of the rare fur types, compared to piebald and dilute being more common rares. They're still rares, but they happen more often. Mule deer share the same drink zone on 3 of the 4 maps, being 15 to 18. Those maps including Parque Fernando, SRP, and Askiy Ridge, but Rancho del Arroyo has of the same zones, but 14 to 17. With the introduction of the Great One Mule Deer, we got 6 furs and 6 racks. Those being for the furs, Cinnamon Stripes, Dripple Drizzle, Dusky Drift, Cobweb Enigma, Milky Way, and Petal Puff. And the racks are the typical rack, velvet rack, spiral rack, drop tine, classic, and heart racks. So now we're going to the basics of any grind, and specifically for this grind, the mule deer. So you want to start your run at the end of the drink time within the last hour. I suggest specifically for Askiy Ridge mule deer, starting your runs around 17:20 to 17:30. If your zones do not show up in the right locations at the right time, I would switch your time back using the 1 minute trick, which is going up 1 minute or down 1 minute and then changing the time. Yes, it'll cost you a lot of money in the long run, but you also will be making that money back pretty consistently, especially with how well the mule deer pay. You want to follow the same rotation every single run due to respawn timers. The respawn timer for mule deer can go anywhere from really 3 minutes to about 10 minutes. On average, you're around the 5-minute range for the mule deer respawns. So by the time you finish a full run for mule deer, you should have your respawns back from the start of the run. For efficient grinding, I would suggest using the 300 AR from the high caliber weapon pack, I believe. For the non-trophies, that being anything level 2 to level 4 that isn't rare, and then everything that isn't a diamond. And I would also suggest using any weapon like the 308 or the 30-06 for trophies, being rares and diamonds. And after you finish each run, I would suggest exiting to main menu to reset the nervousness on all the animals, because when you spook the animals, they go nervous, and if you don't leave the main menu, they'll stay nervous. So if you go to the main menu, it resets them back to calm, and it's easy to go back to the zones and have them be there. Now, this is what I suggest doing for a non-HM mule deer grind. So First thing you want to do is find all your drink zones on the map. Once again, you can go back to the start of the video where I showed off the map for Askiy Ridge or whatever map you would suggest, but this is mainly for Askiy Ridge. You want to find all your zones on the entire map because they only drink in certain areas. It's not that hard, especially having outposts around most of the lakes. We'll find all your drink zones, and then you want to place all 16 tents you have available to generalize areas. So, for example, on my map, what I do is I have a tent up in this area to hit all 3 of these lakes, and I check these for solos. You want to do this for all your zones. So for this outpost, you really just use this outpost to get to this lake and this lake. You can have a tent here to get to these 2 lakes. You use a tent to get to all these lakes, especially this one over here. Tents over here to hit these, even though the outpost is pretty close. Especially a tent down here because there's no outpost near these areas except for this one. And then, yeah, that's basically it. You want to have tents that will generalize your areas, and then eventually, once you find all your main zones, you want to move your generalized tents out of those areas onto your main zones. You want to have at least 12, 10 to 16 is, or well, 10 to 14 is the sweet spot, but I think 12 is the best number of zones you can have. And on top of that, you want to be shooting around 12 to 20 bucks per run. Once you find your main zones and the zones you feel comfortable with, all you gotta do is start shooting those zones. If you're not doing the HM, you don't have to leave any level 2s or level 1s on your map. You can just go ahead and shoot anything you see and try to get that great one. Now for the HM portion. So this is a little bit more complicated, so I'm gonna try to go through this as best as I possibly can. So to start HM, you want to do the same thing. You want to generalize your tents, generalize your areas. Then eventually want to find your main zones by shooting around until you find the zones that consistently get your respawns. Upon finding those zones, you want to start stacking diamonds. So stacking level 5s. They can have the troll rack, but most of them make diamond anyway for the larger racks. And then you want to leave at least 5 to 12 level 5s on your map. Once you've finished stacking, you want to go out and shoot your solos down first. That's a mistake I didn't follow, but something I will suggest you guys so you guys don't follow my same mistake. You want to go out and shoot down your solos first, down to level 2s. You can leave any level 2s you want, but if you want a better result for HM, I would leave minimum weight level 2s and level 1s. The minimum weight being 104 to 140. After your solos are shot down to your liking, you want to go out to your herds and start shooting down your herds that you're not grinding. You should have 3 or 4 herds you're not grinding. You can have more, you can have less, it really depends on your map. I would suggest shooting down those zones to only minimum weight level 2s because it's easier to spawn, get respawns back in that one area because they're not bouncing around, making it easier to spawn lower weight level 2s in those zones. Once HM is to your liking and you're done, you feel confident that you've left enough small levels on your map to start grinding fully, you want to go out and shoot all your stacked level 5s and start grinding. And with that, that's basically all there is to the Great One Mule Deer Guide. So you guys have any extra questions at all on how to grind the Mule Deer and how to get the great ones, and any questions at all about any maps being Askiy Ridge or Parque Fernando or etc., please comment them down below. I'll try to get to every comment that I possibly can to help as much of you guys as I possibly can. So with that, we got 2 great ones in this video to go show off. Both being a Dusky Drift, one with the typical rack and one with the drop time rack. So with that, let's head out to those areas and take down both those incredible looking great ones. Alright, and there he is right there, the great one for this video and for the guide. After getting 3 of the great ones, I thought a guide was warranted, and I feel pretty confident making one, so hopefully the information previously in this video helps. And yeah, we're gonna go take this guy down, and if you guys saw the, excuse me, always getting interrupted out here. If you guys saw the short from a few weeks ago, where I killed botched a Great One fallow deer with the longbow, we're going for redemption. We're gonna go, since I actually know how to shoot this thing now, we're gonna try to get into 20, try to get close, and take a shot on this guy. Because I don't feel like botching another Great One right now. So, let's see how this works. I don't feel comfortable with the crosswind in 40 meters. I also don't like where all these does are going. Excuse me! This black bear has been yelling at me. Oh, he's coming in. Oh, he's coming in. Oh, he's coming in. Hi. How far out are you? 16? I'm actually gonna try something here. Oh, that makes it even better. Alright. Sir, go broadside. Oh, dude, I don't know. I don't know how to use this longbow. Why am I running out of breath? Alright, cool. You just do that there. Boom. Hi, buddy. Vital blood. We got him. Let's go. Let's go. Great one, Mule Deer. Yes, sir. Let's turn the audio up. Music up. There we go. Excuse me. No, you know what? Hey. Go away. Look at this guy. Not too bad. That's what we wanted to see with the original shot. Was a perfect double long, but we got him this time. Not too bad. 512 58 and not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's go. Look at that. Fabled Dusky Drift. It says Milky Way. It says Milky Way. It's Dusky Drift. Not Milky Way. Dusky Drift. The drift that is dusky that's drifting on the drift that is dusky. I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, anyway, we got a great one. Let's go. Great number 3 down. Finally a new fur, but not a new rack. And hopefully our next one we get new fur and a new rack. So let's get it. Alright, and as you can see right there, we have the second great one of this guide video. Just to prove that the guide actually works. At least for me it does. So we're gonna go up to him. We're probably getting to this tree here, and the plan is we're gonna be using the Kuso model 1897 Vancouver. Pretty sure I said that correctly. We'll be using the slugs in the shotgun, going from classes 4 to 7, and this guy is class 5, so we should be totally fine. As long as we get into a tree or a bush or something about 50 out and broadside, we should be totally fine and be able to take the shot. So it's getting close, and let's take that monster down. Alright, I probably should go prone here. They just went alert, so he's moving, which isn't the best thing. This actually kind of makes stuff a little bit more, well, no, we should be fine as long as we go slow here. Yeah, these guys are back down to attentive. He's just standing there. Broadside, I mean, he is broadside. He's only 100 out though right now. And I don't know how all the other deer around me are going to... Did I just hear a wolf? Don't think so. I think we're good. But all the other deer around him are calm again. I mean, as long as I get into 100, we should be fine. Or 50. I'll be able to take the shot at 50 without issue. It's mainly if he lets me take the shot, though. Oh, he's turning back that way. Can I get into that tree? I wonder if these guys will let me get back into the tree. Also, I'm surprised that's a level 3. He just looks really impressive. I don't know why, but that guy's just a tad bit more impressive. That guy just looks a little bit better. So, should be able to get into this tree. I'm gonna go slow crawl because I can't see over the snowbank. Hopefully, we should be fine. What's over here? Well, hi. We should be fine as long as we get onto the snowbank. We should be good. There is a 4, the 3, and the 2. There he is. Man, look at that. 47. So we're in range. Honestly, if they're gonna get into this tree and wait for him to give us a broadside shot, even though I feel like the slug could penetrate right through the shoulder blade without an issue, I just want to be safe with it. So we're gonna crouch up here. Kind of go around the side of the tree. All right. We seem to be good right here. So I think what we're gonna do is wait until he turns a little bit more and then take the shot. In the meantime, get a close look at those antlers and the drop tines on them. They look so good. This is the reason why this is my favorite rack. This looks so good. Alright. So I mean, can I get any more broadside? without going out of cover? I don't think I can. So these guys are moving. He should move at some point. If I need to use a collar, I will. But the thing is, he'll be coming in and facing right toward me, and then odds are these does and one of these bucks are probably gonna spook before he does, and he'll end up walking away. So I think what we're gonna end up doing here is just playing the waiting game. Oh, he's moving. All right, awesome. That's exactly what we wanted. Sir, can you not you, him? You good? Excuse me, sir. I do not appreciate you doing that. We should be fine as long as we like slow crawl to the other bush. We'll keep this guy spotted for right now. Come on, buddy. Cooperate with me here. See, he's doing fine. He's doing okay. He's also doing okay. He's just in the way. I mean, I'm hidden right here. I think this is where we do it. Right here. 0 for 50. Aim a bit, excuse me. Oh, that's a doe. Alright. He is broadside at how far out? 30 meters? 36. 0 for 50, which we are. Make sure we have the slugs. We do 4 to 7. They're class 5. Just want to make sure. It doesn't hurt to double check. Alright. Let's do it. Boom! Just like that. Let's go. Great one, Mule Deer on the ground. Should be vital. No reason that shouldn't be vital. Where's his blood? Yeah, there it is. We're good. We got vital blood. Let's go. Look at that bush. Look at this bush. Such a cool looking bush. Anyway, look at this great one, dude. Oh my gosh. The drop tines look so good. Man, look at that. I love like how like far up the tines stick up and whatnot. That is awesome. Wow. Alright, let's turn the music up real quick. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm busy here. Wow. Alright, let's pick them up. Look at that. Let's go. Fabled Dusky Drift. Dusky Drift, not Milky Way. Milky Way is the one with the galaxy on its side. I hate that those two are bugged and those are the only furs I got, but it's okay. I love the racks though. This one looks awesome. This one looks insane. I love that rack so much. We'll have to wait until we get in the lodge to get a really good look at him. But my god, that looks awesome. Perfect shot. We almost got the heart. Only aimed a little bit more forward, but we're good either way. Let's go. Fabled Dusky Drift with the drop tine rack. Let's go, dude. Awesome. Is he even? He should. Yeah, he's even. Awesome. Love to see it, dude. Alright. So with that, we gotta go throw this guy in the lodge real quick. Let's go. With that, I hope you enjoyed this guide video and the two great ones within it. So if you guys have any other questions about Mule Deer grinding or Askiy Ridge or anything Call related, please don't hesitate to comment down below and ask. I'll try to get to as many comments as I physically can. So with that, I appreciate all you guys watching. If you liked the video, please consider liking, subscribing to the channel. I want to shout out all our members. I can't put you all on screen because there's like 300 of y'all, and you guys know who you are. So if you guys have been gifted memberships or bought memberships, your support means the world, and I really do thank you guys for that. So with that, I will see you guys in the next one.